everybody, this is Alexo ASMR, and today I would like to make another ear to ear whispering slash ramble video. And if you can't tell by now, I am filming this video with another more high quality camcorder. And this camcorder belongs to one of my good friends. And a few weeks ago we had to film for a Spanish project. And we needed something high quality instead of my old one. So she brought her over and we filmed with that one. And at the end, I'm supposed to edit everything out and put all the films part together. That's why I still have the camcorder. And she never asked for it back, so I thought maybe I should use this for a little bit until she asks for it back. I know that sounds kind of wrong, but whatever. She'll live. She doesn't even need it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, using the resources I have to film a better and high quality video for you guys is what I thrive to do. Anyway, I am just gonna be talking about some random events in my life, or in the world in that case. So let's get started. This time I'm filming on this new camcorder, so I had to stack the books up to a certain height, and it took me like 5 minutes to figure out, because I don't want the microphone to be too low, and I didn't want the camcorder to be too high or too low, and I want my whole face to be in it. And it took me a little bit to figure out how to actually get set it up the way I like it. Well, here you have it. It looks fine and it looks clear, and I had to turn on this table lamp to shine on the background to make the quality higher, because I think the light that I have in my room is too dim for high quality videos. So I think we'll live with that. And I want to ask, how was your Black Friday shopping? If you went to any Black Friday shopping this year, I just want to know about it, and you can leave it in the comment section below and tell me about your experience. And for me, this year the Black Friday was my second time that I actually went out to the mall. And the first time I went with my friends, and I didn't actually get anything but food from the food court because I was starving. We stayed at the mall for like 8 hours, which is ridiculous. And I got something this year, which was very exciting, and it still is very exciting. And I got the Nintendo 3DS, and here it is. So I got my first DS when I was in 3rd grade. That was 9 years ago or 8 years, I'm not sure about the time frame, but it's around that time. And it used to be the S word. It used to be the back then. And now with all the new console coming out, it's not a big deal anymore to anybody. And it actually took me a while to actually decide to whether or not I should get it or not. And at the end I got it anyway. I got the bundle for $179 for the DS, and that was the bundle included the Mario Party Island Tour. And this over here, it's still in the wrapper. I didn't open it yet because I don't want to play this game. But the the salesman told me that, well, the DS costs $179 anyway, might as well get the game with the bundle. So I said, oh well, might as well, and I got it. And the only reason I bought the 3DS is because of this game. I should just gonna focus. Yep, there it is. Alpha Sapphire, and there's a long history with this game. I have with this game actually. Well, it was an Alpha Sapphire back then. It was just Sapphire, and I was first introduced to this game when I was in 3rd grade actually, which is a coincidence. And it was on a Game Boy, and one of a friend back then introduced me to it. I was like, oh my god, I have to get this game, I have to play it. And I did, I got it, I played, and the summer that year, I can't speak, sorry, I went back to Hong Kong, and my grandparents bought me a DS, which is the first DS that I've gotten my whole life. Actually, the first console. No, the second one. The first one was the Game Boy. And fell in love with it. Got the Pokemon Diamond and the other one, Pearl. Played it, and I figured out that you can actually play the DS game. You can play the DS and have the Game Boy game in the slot underneath here. They don't have that anymore, I don't think so. Yeah, and yep, and playing this game brought back a lot of memories because I looked up the gameplay on YouTube, and dialogue, the map, a lot of things are the same, just graphic differences. And yeah, I already played like 8 hours on this game, which is a long time since I only got this on Black Friday, which is 3 days ago, and I work most of the time. So yeah, I was thinking about making a gameplay video featuring this and the game. So I will probably be doing that in the future. But as of now, I'll just finish the Ramble video, so if you're interested, let me know. So I'm not sure if you guys are experienced with Black Friday. It was crazy where I live. The mall was open. Well, the mall was open quite early, but the individual store weren't open until like 12:30. The first store that opened was PacSun, and I had to drive a friend there to shop. So he got his stuff, and I don't shop at PacSun. I really don't have any requirements or brand of clothing that I much prefer, so I didn't really have to shop there. And he was going crazy. He was like, oh, these jeans are cheap, 50% off. I'm just like, hold on, like, take your time. And when it was open, everyone just rushed in there, like 50 people were in there in less than half a minute, and the line was filled less than a minute. It's pretty hectic in there. It was crazy. And the one store that really got my attention was the store named Pink. Now, I'm not familiar with that name or brand, but I'm pretty sure it's like sweats and yoga pants for girls. The line consists of around 150 female / male, and the line was, I don't know, like 50 feet long. It was from the entrance, it was from the store entrance to the mall entrance, which is pretty a long way. There's like a few stores in between them. So yeah, I didn't know why the girls were going crazy was a huge sale going on, so maybe that's why. And I had to move my laptop to the back because of the fan is really, really loud and it's not relaxing, so I had to move it far away from here so you wouldn't be able to hear the fan going crazy in the background. Yeah, I don't know, every time I make whispering videos, my throat gets a little dry and rough to continue, and I feel like my neck is being strangled. It's kind of hard to pronounce words and continue speaking softly, but I tried my best to finish this as relaxing as possible. Okay, and one of the funniest thing on Black Friday was these people lining up for the Apple store. And I'm not sure if Apple had any sale on Black Friday, but they didn't open that day. It wasn't open at midnight. And before, people were lining up for the iPhone 6, which was like a huge deal a month ago or so. And so they have to put up these obstacles, like for people to line up, and it goes like a snake. You know, like, I don't know what it's called, but it's for people to line up. And on Black Friday, they didn't take it away; they left it there, which is like the ultimate troll for anybody. So I saw the people started lining up for it. It was like 5 people at 11 o'clock, and then I don't know, for some reason people followed them and lined up as well. Rounded up around like 25 people lining up for the Apple store, and I was just going back and forth the mall, looking for people that I know, because I don't really like to buy stuff. I just wanted to go because my friend wanted me to drive them there, so I agreed. And the line started building up as time passes, and the first 5 people that lined it up, they lined up for a whole hour, actually 2 hours, and they thought they were gonna open, but they never did, which was the funniest thing ever. So at 12 o'clock they were still lining up, but around 12:30 or so they left the line, everybody left. And when I returned at 2 a.m., the people that work at the mall have to move the thing for you to line up against the wall, so no one actually lined up for it, to think that they actually want to sell something that day. So that was really funny. Those people totally wasted their time, and Apple won. Well, they won. They didn't win. That's not proper English. It's great. Sorry, I really suck at English. The way I put sentences together is crazy and stupid sometimes. Yeah. This video was supposed to be recorded and uploaded last week, but unfortunately I didn't change the setting, so the binaural ear-to-ear effect were not there, and I just couldn't hear it, so I didn't want to disappoint anybody who enjoyed ear-to-ear whispering, so I decided not to upload it. So it took me another week to actually make myself record another video because of how busy I am. I work Friday and Saturday, so usually I really don't have a lot of free time, but you shouldn't be surprised I'm recording this video 4 in the morning and I have school in 3 hours, because every time when there's a vacation, my schedule always gets screwed up. My sleeping cycle is always messed up, and it takes me 2-3 days to actually fix it. So I won't be sleeping until tomorrow. Well, today when I get home after school, which is like 3 o'clock, and then I'll spend some time on the computer and lay on bed for a little bit saying I'm just gonna take a nap. And then when I'm supposed to wake up for dinner, I'll just say I'm not eating. And then wake up like 3 a.m. in the morning and the cycle starts again. Happens every time, no matter what. Thanksgiving break, April vacation break, February vacation break, Christmas break. Yeah. Okay. I'm not even sure if this video is relaxing because I'm speaking way too fast, but this is the normal pace that I speak at normally, so it's really hard to speak slower. And for a little bit, it kind of sounded like inaudible. Yeah, now I'm just really confused. I'm not even sure if it's relaxing. So, I wasn't here for Thanksgiving, so I wanted to say Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. It's kind of late, but still wish you all the best. And your family and your friends, hope you had fun and ate a lot of food and bite out that turkey. Yeah. And I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm really sure now actually, because I haven't made a video for a long time. I borrowed my uncle's car when he returned to Hong Kong for his little vacation with my aunt, and I asked for his permission to borrow his car for the time when he is, well, okay, hold up. My sentence is messed up. Let me start over. I asked if I could borrow his car when he returned to Hong Kong, and he agreed to it, and I borrowed it for like half a month. And it was like the best day of my high school career, because I don't have to walk to school, because every morning I have to walk half a mile to the train station and then take the train, and the process takes around 25 minutes, which get me to school 7:45. And usually if I have classes like psychology or interning or poetry, any other class but Spanish, if I have Spanish that day, he'll mark me late or absent, so I have to go down to the attendance office to fix that. But all the other teachers give me like a minute or two to get here, because they're not as strict on the attendance as my Spanish teacher, which I don't blame him. He's just doing his job, but it's really irritating because it takes a minute or two to get upstairs, and I'm actually in school at 7:44, and it took me a minute or two to get upstairs, and he marked me absent, and I have to fix the attendance, and it looks really bad. My attendance is horrible because I am always late. I'm not a very precise person when it comes to going to school. I don't go to school on time all the time, but I'm always there like a minute or two late because of the train. I'm not gonna say it's not entirely my fault. Well, it is my fault somehow, but the train's always late, and they always have like issues and delays that cause me to have trouble getting to school on time, and I hate them for that. They're responsible for 80% of my tardies on my attendance last year, because when the winter comes, their train breaks down really easily. And if you live in the state of Massachusetts, you should be familiar with MBTA, and you know, their train are crappy. Their trains are really crappy. They're old and smelly, and when it gets cold, a little bit colder, they die, and they're gonna be having issues all the time. And I have an app on my phone called, let's see, it's called which is MBTA, because their logo is a circle with T in it. And it always give me notification telling me that, oh, there's a train issue at da-da-da station, and there's a medical emergency at da-da-da station, and there's a delay because of a dead train on somewhere. And it's a very frequent issue with the MBTA. So I don't like them, but I'm thankful to have them at the same time, because without them I wouldn't be able to get to school in the first place, because I live so damn far away. Yeah, so thank you, MBTA. Really, I can't believe that I actually talked for 20 minutes without having any pause or brain freeze. So, first successful 20 minutes mark video without stuttering. But I did messed up on a lot of sentences and grammar usage. Oh well, you guys understand me, that's all that matters. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys find it relaxing.